Welcome back to Moby's Kitchen, and tonight we're going to be making mashed potatoes. Now we're going to keep it really simple here. Here's our ingredients. We're going to be making baby red potatoes mashed. Now we're going to leave the skin on these because it's just impossible to peel a baby red potato. But this same concept applies for any type of potato that you'd like to use. If you want to use a russet potato and peel it, if you want to keep the skin on, it's all up to you. We need some black pepper, garlic salt. We have Pecorino Romano. Remember, use the real stuff, grate it yourself, the stuff from Italy. We've got butter, and then we're gonna be using heavy whipping cream, but you could substitute in whole milk or low-fat milk or whatever type of cream that you prefer to use. That's it. It's gonna be very simple, and our next step is to get these potatoes in some boiling water with some salt. All right, so first step, we've got all our red potatoes in our pot here. We've filled it up with cold water, just above the potato line there. Now, I said cold water on purpose. You don't ever want to fill a pot that you're gonna boil with hot water because there's impurities in the hot water from the gas making the water hot. So always go with the cold water there. We're gonna take a little bit of kosher salt, maybe about a tablespoon. Kimber is crying back there. She's ready for dinner. We're gonna salt the water. And then we're gonna get this on the stove.
Kimber.
Okay, so our red potatoes have been boiling here for about 20 to 25 minutes. We're gonna test for fork tender. And as you can see, the fork easily goes through that. So I think we're ready to go. We're ready to take these off and drain them. Bobby, you want to follow me over there? So we're going to take these and we're going to pour them in our colander here. All right, and we're going to give those, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes to cool down just a tad before we start ricing them, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. Okay, so it's time to rice our potatoes, and I say that because we're gonna use a ricer. This will ensure that you have very flawless, lumpless mashed potatoes. So the ricer looks like this. Get one of these if you don't have them. They're perfect for mashed potatoes. You put everything in here and then you kind of squeeze it out. So let's show you. I'll do the first round here. So we're gonna grab a handful. Be careful of these because they're a little hot. They've been kind of resting here for about 3 minutes, but they're still very hot. Okay, so we filled it up about like that. Then just kind of squeeze this together. As you can see, it comes out like perfect. This is gonna be nice and creamy and delicious. There we go. And we're gonna repeat that process till all of our potatoes are done. As you can see, it kind of takes the skin right off the red potatoes. So that's what I was talking about earlier. There's no need to get too crazy. Now, I don't mind a little bit of skin in, so I might kind of, as you can see, some of it's kind of squeezed out the back, and we can put some of that skin in there, and it doesn't bother me at all. That's a little bit of flavor. All right, we'll be right back with you once we get it all riced. Okay, so we've got all of our red potatoes riced. Full disclosure here, I probably kept about half of the skin and I removed half of the skin. So you can take all the skin out, you can leave a little bit in, you can leave all of it in, but this is about right ratio for me. I've got 4 tablespoons of melted butter here. Pour that in there. I'm gonna take our Pecorino Romano cheese. It's great, maybe about, I don't know, a 1/4 cup or so. It's gonna add some nice creaminess and flavor. Okay, then we're gonna take our garlic salt. We're gonna put probably, I don't know, about 3 teaspoons. We're gonna take our pepper. Maybe 1 teaspoon of pepper. Now you can kind of adjust to your seasoning likings here. Okay, then we're gonna do maybe about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And once again, you can substitute milk, whole milk, low-fat milk, I like the cream. It adds some nice creaminess. And then you just stir those all together. It's that simple. See how creamy that is? You get a lot of those lumps out with the ricer. That's what I like about it. I mean, you could sit here and mash it by hand with a masher. You can do that, but to me, the ricer is the way to go. And I mean, you can adjust your seasonings here as well. I mean, if you want to add a special seasoning, oregano, or some truffle oil, you can do that. We're just keeping it simple here. Mashed potatoes, you can do pretty much anything with it. That's all you need to do right there. Look how nice and creamy those are. And I'll be right back with you. Let me get a spoon and I'll try them for you. Okay, so my favorite part has come up here to try these mashed potatoes. So I want to get a little bit of the red potato skin there. Nice bite. They're so good. That garlic salt comes through, a little bit of the pepper. They're so creamy, delicious. Make these at home. As you saw, it's really easy to do. You can use any kind of potato. These are so amazing, so delicious. I can't even tell you. Probably one of my favorite side dishes of all time, mashed potatoes. Thanks again for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. We've got tons more videos coming your way.